Directly on the dot. Let's go. 12 o'clock. I live 12 o'clock my time. If you guys haven't noticed right now, I want to point it out now. I changed the graphics just for you guys. I changed the graphics up. Let's get ready to play this out. Where we last left off, we got past the beast of water, and we're on the stairs with beautiful music around us. Alrighty. So let's slowly cascade. Slowly. Admire the ambiance, which is what I say like in every video. Whoa. Admire the ambiance. Wants me to go this way. I want to go here. Well, that isn't a little bit creepy. What can I grab? Oh, splashing water in my face. Can I be graced by the holy God? Grace me with your presence. Wants us to go where exactly? Want us to go up? I see the smoke leads me. Let's go check the guest room. Is this another dream? He thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. That's not a scream, that's a question. Unless it is like...
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
This is pretty big to be a guest room. Ooh, hey, tinderbox. Ooh, hey.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men travelling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
This is really weird because it seems like he's escaping every single like sign of just them not wanting him to escape. And I don't understand why we can't wear any of this. Kinda grinds my gears. Get it, you want me to keep on moving. Well, you know what? I'm trying to look for some fucking tinder boxes. Cause this game keeps on taking them from me, motherfuckers. Oh, I'm gonna check the top. Fuck those cockroaches.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
There's a piece of me that feels like I missed something here. This is a yellow board. Is this a table or something? Oh no, it's a painting. Very weird painting. Light the fireplace. Yeah, that's nice. Let's
The key. Please, let it be here. 4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Well, looks like they were looking for something. Looks like they didn't find it. That was kind of weird. Now it's getting dark for some odd reason. Just fucking throw that one. Oh my god. I don't like this at all. I don't like how they just pop up and appear. I do like it that it tells me that they pop up and appear. So I really do feel like I missed something. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. I do feel like I am missing something, though. Something important. I feel like... because I didn't go through the big doors in the first part, so I feel like there's something back there that just kind of was like, this is what you need to do. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hand. I hate these study things, man, because they're like fucking practically mazes. They're so far. They're so big for no reason. What I don't get is, how can your sanity be crystal clear, but I'm still like phasey right now? Like, this isn't even like quality. Also, I'd like to point out, I know I just saw that note, I'd like to point out something else. I feel like I credited myself in the last live stream that I'm finding these papers like perfectly on the first try. I feel like it goes in order no matter what. So this will be the first one. Oh, never mind, it's a letter that I gotta read. A letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Wehr. He's German. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Peruvian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithriac temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color, washed while rich, contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antique trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. Of the orb was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but unfortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day. Still haven't been able to write about that incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs. I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. We're not going to acknowledge the fact that I'm really good at reading. We're going to keep on going with this game, and hopefully I get a jump scare at some point. Because that's what you guys want. You guys want me to be terrified. Oh, can I grab this? A to the motherfucking men. Jesus is my companion. Jesus will always be by me. Why is it getting dark? Okay, Jesus, I have to put you down for a second. I forget these doors are pull doors. Jesus is my companion. May the power of Christ compel you. I hate study, man. Study rooms like these, just for two things. One, it's called study. Two, they're fucking big for no reason.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Let's see what you have to offer.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Oh. This is why I hear dogs crying. 'Cause this fucker. Okay, let's close that door. That's really creepy. Press the wrong button. Oh god, I have to write this one too. Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an indigenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed. but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. What a dark, dark person. Basically, if you guys don't understand that, which you guys should, not saying you won't, is that this guy that's really good, from what I'm getting from these pictures, at dissecting animals, is now going into human anatomy, which is dissecting humans. The study of human parts. So not only is this man demented... Oh shit, that scared me. I thought that was a dead baby for a second. I was like, oh no. Oh, you're not so scary. You're not so scary. I'm a little Mr. Nice Guy. Bullseye. Wait. Bet you I can hit it. And the pitch is up. And it's a strike. I don't think it's gonna let me get it in this. No. But I want to burn one of these skulls. Is it possible? Yay. Anything that I need from this? A little bored. What the? The fuck you staring at? Oh, that was cool. Oh, this is great. What is this gonna say? Find another way around the rubble in the study. Foreign keys hidden in the guest room. Shit, I have to go back. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. I feel like they made a lot of them. And then none. Okay. Dude, that wasn't there before. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. Okay. So there's a key hidden in the guest room. Oh. Looks like Mr. McBaddy-Bad was here again.
Daniel. What? Still every night. We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
I love these flashbacks. What I don't understand is him writing to himself. I think that's kind of weird. But from what it sounds like is he wrote this to himself, knowing that he would somehow get amnesia, which is like I'm trying to think of the word. I can't believe it's out of my head now. Okay, so this is pretty important. No, it's not. It's a fucking pain. Never mind. Keep on thinking that that's important. So there's an important key hidden in the desk. I don't think it matters. I open that door up or not.
Thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Glad I saw that before. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet has been overturned and leg collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door, grabbed all of the sedatives he could find. Is this like foreshadowing my future? Okay. Mr. William Herbert. Okay, so that answered my question. I thought they just kept on refreshing new ones. I was about to be really impressed. Maybe they just do like one for every door or whatever. It sucks when you play Dead by Daylight because when you hear this heartbeat, and I'm a Dead by Daylight player, so it's like, is there a monster around me? No, it's not. It's just fucking heartbeat. Why does this door always creak? It doesn't shut. It's just either open or not. Is this, what's his face? So they're saying there's another way around the rubble. Yeah, that door shuts with me. Gotta be somewhere in here, I would imagine. They put all my skulls back. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658 January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Dark. You dark bastard. I'm pretty sure this game isn't timed, per se. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. Who knows, you can close the door with a chair. Who knows? If it wanted me to use the shovel, it would have let me grab it. I think this is kind of fucked up. I hate how the sound just kind of like stops. What if somebody was just standing there staring at me? That would be creepy. So all this time I'm hearing dogs cry. It's fucking dogs being tortured. Are they being tortured right now, or is this just like my past imaginations? blocks of wood. Can't tell because my guy's going like fucking insane. Beyond crystal clear. What the fuck? Oh, I have to get out of here. I don't know where I have to go. Don't know what I have to do. Are you doing the same old behind the fucking painting trick? I'm just gonna, yeah, try the behind the painting trick again. Just look for a really big painting. I don't think it will let me grab that one. Somebody came in here and messed with all this stuff again. Is there something that can help me? I wonder if I have to just leave. That's probably what it is. Nowhere in these study halls. In this. If it's something that I've already read, I won't reread it. It's making me exhausted. Fuck that.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Man, this guy's been through one hell of an adventure. To have this many fucking flashbacks, that's insane. I'm doing good on tinder boxes though. I am. I'm doing really good. I will get mad if I feel like I've had more. And I just don't. Alright. So, I'm running out of time. So we gotta do the one thing. We're gonna go through the storage. Because it's one door, and might as well try it. Even though I might not have any type of point to what we're trying to go for. Hoping I'm not bouncing around. But I just choose this one because this one's simple, it's just one door. The other one I have to choose between possibly like 3 other doors. What did I put down? God damn me. God damn me. Straight to fucking hell. Let me fill up this oil first.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
A rebel from a cave-in is hit. God, that's really dark. So this is the key. I have the key to this. Oh, I thought this was massive. I was about to back out. Is this a drill? Oh no. Oh, I see him. Am I in the coldness? I don't know. Am I in the dark? I don't know. Why am I whispering? I don't know. I picked up a tinderbox though. I don't know if I have any other choice. I feel a lot more comfortable if I light all of this up. Just, it seems like there's just too much. There's 4 different doors right here. I was really hoping that was oil. Once we go through this door. Did I find oil? I hope I don't run damn near the end of it. Good thing they're giving me a lot of tinderboxes now all of a sudden. I wonder fucking why. Goddamn flies, get out of here. Getting like 2 tinderboxes in a room now all of a sudden. And I wasn't getting that before. I just thought of something. I'm gonna go back because of this reason. It's telling me 2 different things. Find a way to get through. It's telling me 2 different things, and I'm getting very confused. The strange letter fragment. Oh, I already read that one. But it was the only one which offered some comfort. But honestly, fuck that study hall. So I'm sitting here with a whole mess of tinderboxes. So I would assume, right? 9. Not bad, not bad. I gotta savor them though, always. If it's something that doesn't really have a value to it, there's no point.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
There's so much stuff. Flip through the book of the monarchs looking for etchings and damn it, I read this one too. Is that water? No. But of course, this is just as long as the fucking study hall. Because why not? Why not confuse the shit out of Pablo by putting countless amounts of doors with the rooms in it? 'Cause that's what we want. You want me to keep on scrolling through door after door after door, and you keep on abandoning missions. 'Cause, you know, I definitely didn't have to fucking waste my time in a fucking whatever that other place is called, storage room, for nothing. I wonder if things are just getting easier for me. I wonder if they're just like feeling bad that I get so confused on how this game processes and how this game works. So they're just like, here, we'll give you 2 tinderboxes and rooms now. Or maybe it's just being nice.
5th of July, 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were
He's
held by
reading, but
priests
not
as
him.
a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night.
I didn't have my other
Night had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's
thing
silly,
in,
but I can't
so I
help
was like,
feeling responsible somehow.
I don't have my other earphone in my ear this time, so it causes me less of a headache. Because you guys are hearing the sound, but you and me are both in pain together. I'm the one that's playing it. It's a difference. There's a difference when it's a first-hand experience. Of course, make this room huge. Because, why not? Okay. Oh, look, Xbox controller, or PlayStation controllers, dude. I should get a slap on the face for that. Oh. This probably goes to something. Okay, well, I guess I'll read this one and hopefully nothing jumps out at me.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Sedatives. Sedatives. That's how you pronounce it. Sedatives. Machine equipment. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Ensure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case of would crack again. I'm guessing that sound doesn't mean bad anymore. It means I'm doing something right.
July 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
We talked a little bit about Africa before, but this Herbert thing still confuses me. Ah. You always check the corner. It's probably my favorite thing about this game is the oil. Because even though I'm still, like, I'm at the prelims of this game, I feel like the lantern's going to be something pretty important to me pretty quickly. I'm getting to the juicy parts of the game. I'm getting to the parts where I'm going to have to take a deep breath before taking steps. Because I know what's going to happen to me. You know, it's one of those things that's out of place, this wheel. So I just knew automatically. Again, I'll stress this every time I play this. I've never seen anybody play this game. So I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know any of this. But if there's something that just pops out and it just looks weird or it looks funky or it's something I haven't seen before, I'm gonna definitely do something. And I put this one in the middle of the floor. What was what? I have a wheel. And I'm not afraid to hit you with it. Watch all the wheels be gone. Do I need to spin this thing though? Everything feels so much better when you light something. Also, what the hell is all this? Why is there a shelf there? Why the hell did my guy say, what the hell is that? Okay, now this I have no clue about, but it looks like I have to stick something in it. That's just my guess. It's an estimation guess. Could be wrong. Probably going to be one of those time ones too, as I would expect. All of his other ones. I'm wasting a lot of them. I don't want to waste any more of them. We still need things for that. I don't know what that could be. I feel like there's really nothing left for us to do. How does this wheel spin this wheel? No. I don't think that'll work. Okay, that was not me. Okay. This is definitely something I'm going to need to do when I wake up. And hopefully somebody that's watching this live stream tomorrow can tell me what I need to do. If there's anybody that watches, thank you for watching. But there was nobody here at midnight, which is a bummer. But in the morning time I get people. So that's a plus. I'll see you tomorrow around this time in the morning. Around 12, maybe 1 p.m. And we out this bitch.